Hello everyone, welcome to a new modern video. We are playing today Merfolk. This deck went 5-0 in a modern league and it was played by popular streamer Nikachu. So you can go on his YouTube channel and check out the same exact list and has he trophied with. And I figured I'd also give it a run. Um there's a lot of new cards, so let's go through them. The first one is Silvergill Mentor. This is a 2-mana 2/1, very similar to Silvergill Adept. Instead of drawing a card, you make a 1/1 blue Merfolk, which, it's pretty strong in a deck with Lord of Atlantis and Master of the Pearl Trident indexing X-Catcher. Notably, though, there's a little bit less of those, only 2 Lords and 3 X-Catcher. There is Champion of the Shoal, which is very similar to the Elf one, the 4 mana that you have to champion to behold a Merfolk and exile it, so either from your hand or in play. And when it comes into play or becomes tapped, you stun a creature. Yeah, so pretty good way to deal with opposing large creatures. And when it comes into play, you return the card that you championed. And finally, Disruptor of Currents, which is a 5 mana 3/3 flash convoke. So the Super Guild Mentor there is of good help. And you bounce a thing. It's a little bit expensive, and you definitely don't put it in with Ether Vial, but it can be a nice addition to the deck. You have Flood Peace Drowner as well, so that you can like shuffle your creature that you stun with the Champion of the Shoal. Main deck Consigned to Memory, and then 4 copies of Mind Spring Merfolk, which is a good way to both draw cards and pump your team. The sideboard there's Counter Spell and a bunch of other Merfolk. There's a full playset of Harbinger of the Seas. I really like the cuteness of this Gloomlake Birch, which is an island, but it can help you cast Dismember. Let's run this list. Let's throw a copy of Mistcaller as well for the anti-graveyard decks. Bondia, Bondia. Just one land, I'm gonna ship this back. Hello, Pro with me. Yes, I've had a bit of issues. First with the internet, and then with the. I had like a high fever 2 days ago, and then just stomach issues right now. I'm only drinking very hot water right now. But outside of that, I'm good. I'm good. My mind is good. That's all that matters. As long as your mind is good, everything else is gonna be fine. Okay, I'm keeping this hand. I'm bottoming a land here. Which land do I want to bottom? Sing into Stupor or Otawara? At my deck, do I have any pitch card like Force of Negation or Subtlety? If I do, I think I want to pitch. Yeah, there's none of those. Wow. Yeah, no Subtlety in the 75. Alright, I'll pitch Sync then. Let's go. Opponent starts with Maria's Call. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Hmm. Let's go Vile here. Oh! I didn't see that Chancellor. That's okay. It revealed Chancellor with the NX. Have you guys seen it? It was sneaky. Mutavault. Esper Sentinel. What deck is that? Is it Hammer Time? Hmm. I could go Ether Vial here, paying the tax of Esper Sentinel. I'd rather do that, yeah. Let's go Merfolk. Let's play Vial and pay the Sentinel tax. You gotta, you just always want to have Vial going, and okay, they name humans. Hmm. Adeline. Alright, that's gonna be dismembered. For sure. And his Esper Sentinel is a pain right now. What I can do is turn on... Yeah, I think I'm gonna activate Mutable to block this human or this Esper Sentinel, and then I can tap this 2 to kill Adeline. Yeah. Like if I cast these and I want to play Dismember here, my opponent's gonna be able to draw a card with Sentinel, which I don't want to do. This card used to be a very big player in Modern back in the days. Alice Lieutenant. That's very good. Especially in combination with Mutavault. Wonder now if I should go Consign a Memory. I think I am right now. I'm gonna let my opponent activate all their Mutavaults, and then I can stifle this Talia's Lieutenant ability. Pay for the tax. And then dismember this Adeline. Actually worked out pretty well. Opponent activated all this mutable to pump with Lieutenant. And didn't give them a card either. They're heavy than Chancellor plus a mystery card. No, Vile is on 2. Okay. Remember, when you put one of these via Vile, you don't have to reveal. So I can cast one of these revealing, and then the other one I can put into play with Vile. So I'm wondering, which one should I cast first? I think I should cast Servagil's Adept. Revealing a Merfolk. I'll reveal this. Draw. Floodpit Drowner. Okay. But I think I'll just pass here. I'll just pass here. Very nice first match, humans versus Merfolk. Opponent plays Luminarch Aspirant. That's a good one. Maybe this is one that I need to shuffle with Floodpit Drowner. Pumping as Percentin is a nice play, because now this first spell will cost 2 more and so on. Yeah, I think I wanna shuffle away Luminarch Aspirant. I think I wanna keep Viola too. I'm gonna say uh always no. They used to be able to click always no. Raising a meme, thank you for the 10th month sub. Welcome, welcome. Ooh, nice. Mindspring Goblins. Alright, what I'm gonna do is attack with Floodpit's Drowner and then shuffle this. Opponent is probably gonna block it, so it's kind of like a free attack. Mindspring Merfolk will save me. That's a very good draw. You need 2 blue. Cavern of Souls cannot pay for this. Alright. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Okay, so we're shuffling the Aspirant. And then I'll play this Uncounterable. That as well. Okay. This game is a stall. We're waiting for some game-breaking card, and I think Mindspring Merfolk may just be one. Very powerful when your 1-drop is also a game-breaking card. Treasure the odds, Bino, Buongiorno, Buongiorno. How many Otawara? One. Thalia, okay. Thalia, Garden of Thraben. Not its matchup. But it does a first strike, so it can't technically attack in this board state. What's happening? I don't think opponent has good attacks. Oh wow, looks like they do instead. Definitely trading with Mutavolt. Taking the one. Bio stays on two. Kind of hoping to draw lands. Yeah, and this is only sorcery, right? No, it's not. Draw X. I think I'm doing it now, honestly. No, I shouldn't do it now. Yeah, I should just do it later. Which Merfolk on 2 mana I have that is backbreaking to draw now? I don't think so. I don't think much. So yeah, I'll just pass. But yeah, honestly, Mindsprig Merfolk may just win me the game. Very underrated. By me, by me. Maybe Nikachu and the Merfolk players already think very high of this card, but I definitely underrated this. Sanctifier and Vec. Nice. Yeah, I'm not worried about this and this. Yeah, we're playing main deck. It's game one, so we have it's funny if I draw Harbinger of the Seas, I shut off completely my opponent mana base, which is a mono white deck. Alright. Now I do this. Yeah, because now what if I draw Lord, my token becomes a 3/3. So I draw 3 and I pump my team. Now I can block with the token and then violate the master. Opponent already only has one card, so yeah, I think we win. Look at my draws. Crazy. Crazy good. The champion of the shoal now. This is why Vaya should always be on 2, because your deck just has so many 2-drops. Really one of the things you learn with Merfolk to always keep Vaya on 2. Okay, so this says whenever this creature or enters or becomes tapped. Okay, so it's not like the Elvish one that whenever you cast a creature, something happens. It's only this. I mean, I have such good draws right now. It's hard to see me losing, but let's keep on playing, I guess. I think I wanna behold this Mindspring Merfolk in play, which is very strong since that means that if this Champion of the Show dies, I'll get that back and I can exhaust it again. That's very good. Hello, Danielle. Yes, I healed. No longer feeling pain. The 2 days ago, I was very, very sick. Yesterday, I was definitely recovering, but it was crazy. So I went very far away to play a tournament on Sunday, and on the drive back, I had like very high fever in the car. I'm considering attacking here. I'd be trading with those two. With one of these, I think it's fine. Then, medicines did their job. Yeah, Scare seems good and sealed, indeed. Yeah, also, I won the tournament. I don't know how was it possible, honestly, that I was able to, like, play well during the game and then, like, 1 hour, 2 hours later, just have, like, very high fever. I was just, like, drinking Red Bulls and thinking that I was just tired, but instead I was not. Strange how the body works, I guess. All right, Merfolks beats humans game one. Nice, nice. Tishana's Binder seems excellent. A Lord seems excellent. Some anti-creature cards. Consent to Memory. I mean, you can say that it won us the game, but I think it's situational. And I think also Harbinger is bad. When it has Vial, I can play with one single basic planes. Living Consent seems good against Talon's Lieutenant, and that's it. Ooh, very nice hand. It's even well sorted. I love when you draw, because Magical Land draws your hand randomly, and I kind of sort it back with like lands and spells. I love when you just randomly sorted. Okay, this time let's check the Chancellor. Thankfully, last game it didn't matter. This game I'll play around it by not wasting a vial. Sometimes it's okay to waste a card, but not here when I have Cavern of Souls. Because Cavern of Souls plays around. Ooh, Containment Priest actually kills my vial, basically. But I was going to say, Cavern of Souls plays perfectly around Chancellor, because what it means is mm, what it means is they burn this trigger on the card I cast, and it can't be countered. So I'm thinking I've got lots of choices. Usually the best card is Silvergill Adept, but I think I'm gonna go with Silvergill Mentor. This card is likely becoming a 3, so I kind of want to have a 3 power card. I could have done this game 1 as well. Again, it worked out fine game 1 because I drew a second vial, so I kind of got lucky there. Lorwyn. Okay. Yes, this is Nikachu's 5 list. Exactly. Exactly the same. This is a 3-3, and wow, look at this. Immediately double blocking, so very important that I play Silvergill Mentor instead of Silvergill Adept. Normally you love to cast art with this. You love to start with this, but here I was on the draw, I just wanted to double spell here. Cos'è? You may exile a card with mana value X or less from your hand or at a pays mana cost. The next X damage that a source of your choice would deal to you and a creature you control is dealt to an. Okay, so they redirected 2 damage. I see. They one card in end, and it's not the Chancellor anymore. Okay. Hmm. Should I go Silvergill Adept, looking for a land? I can also go Floodpit's Drowner and top the champion. That's maybe better. Because I'm suspecting my opponent will grow the champion even more, so Silvergill Mentor is not going to be enough. Let's play Drowner. Let's top the champion. Also, they can't have a spell in hand. Sorry, they can't have a land in hand because they played a Ganja instead of a land. So they must have a spell. Although it doesn't seem to be a humans, otherwise I would have played a pre-combat. I think I'm trading with the priest here. I can also not trading and shuffle that. No, I think I'm trading with the priest. Priest is annoying. I wanna free my vial. But it makes me draw with Lorwyn, I accept it. Double spell here, playing Vial. And I think Silvergill Mentor. This card definitely stops the Lorwyn attack. Okay, they tap the Lorwyn. Hmm. No land, but that's fine. Uh, I'm very inclined to just pass the turn. I've got so many flash cards in my hand. Very fishy. But it's gonna have a hard time playing around everything I got. Got a tight binder here to stifle that. And also remove lifelink from Solitude. Which obviously doesn't matter now, but just mentioning how the game state is. Because in paper, you have to acknowledge that. Magical Line helps you. Opponent hasn't grown this champion yet. They set to attack with all. I'll do the children block here. Mila, what's a children block? A children block, it's a face-up card. Oh, wait. There's a card my opponent can have, which is called Force of Virtue. Is that what it does? I'm just double checking what the card Force of Virtue does. Force of Virtue. Come cazzo si chiama? Isn't it Verse of Virtue? Oh yeah. If it's not your turn, you may cast creatures you control get +1/+1 cost 4 mana. Do you want to play around Force of Virtue? I think I could, honestly. A block like this, opponent just... And then I dismember. Yeah, let's play around Force of Virtue here. They tap Lorwyn. Okay. Oh, Containment Priest. Okay. That got me. Draw. Hmm. What do we want to do here? Maybe I just go Silver Gila Adept, play Merfolk, hold up Dismember. Yeah, I think I want to hold up Dismember. It's unclear if that Force of Virtue or not. They may be still holding it and just making me play around it. They didn't side this out. Alright, now, do I want to dismember this champion? I think I'll dismember this champion now. Because otherwise, it grows too big and for the Force of Virtue. They maybe never had it, and I had just perfect blocks. But I think I could have afforded, that's the thing. Sometimes you have to measure how much you can play around and how much you can just, you know, not play around. And I think at that point I could have played around it, you know? When you have to reveal a card with Adept, I always like to reveal a Sorcery Speed card. Because that's not something really they can play around if it's a Sorcery Speed card. Whereas if you reveal an instant, they can play around it. Or at least they can think about it. Whereas if you reveal them a Mindspring Merfolk or whatever, some more regular card, like who cares? Oh, I didn't turn on the light. It's realized. Opponent plays a Miracle. Okay, I can counter this, right? Hmm. What do I sack? The Mindspring Merfolk? Nah. Let's sack this. Can't violate anything because of the Containment Priest. This is Flash Convoke. That's nice. I can play some Merfolk and then just violence something else end of turn. When I can just play the response though. I also just draw cards. I don't know. I have so many options. I probably just don't move or pass. I feel like I'm so ahead I can just not do anything. Turns out they never had Force of Virtue. Or maybe they still did and never wanted to show me. They also have 8 lands. I guess 9 because they also drew a Miracle. Hmm. Alright. Man, I can do so many things right now. I have so many options. I can also just so many options. I really don't know what to do. The one card in it. Let's say they have Force of Virtue. Let's play around that. So regular adepts blocks here. I can violate this. Sorry, I can convoke this in. It's a 4/4. I bounce this. Yeah, it's pretty alright here. Disruptor of Currents can also bounce a permanent. Interesting. I think I want to block with it though. I'll bounce Sanctifier and Vec. And then I go to block, and I'll do this and this. I think that's GG. But definitely hard to play around what I got. I always just pass the turn and add mana up to play Tishana, to play Philosophy Drowner, to play Bodega Next Sketcher, to play now Disruptor of Currents, you know. It's really not easy to play around what I got. Can flash this in, tap that, untap, leave Vial on 2. How did I get so low in timer? I didn't notice. Tap it all, pass. Flash Convoke. 5 mana is a lot, but I feel like this deck can definitely play this game where they just don't attack and hold their creatures back. Shoal. Oh, that's what you got? Round number 2 immediately starts with a Windswept ETH by my opponent. Zenith for 0 for a Dried Arbor. Hmm. I think I gotta go with Vile. I mean, I could think about dismembering this. I think the age of bolting the bird is finished. Especially if you don't have that many removal spells such as this deck. Is this elves? Old Troll. Really? Okay. It paired against a lot of tribal deck today. I guess it's not really a tribal deck, this one. It's like one mono green. What should I do here? Should I play Master or should I hold up Consign? I think I hold up Consign. Yeah, I can dismember and Consign. That's such a... Seems kind of a waste. Maybe I do that end of turn. Merda. And wow, do they have Snakeskin Veil? Is that what it is? Finds of Bastwood. All right. Let me go land adept. Yeah. Mindspring Merfolk. Pass. Now with the Lord, I can block maybe. Yes. There's a card in Modern that's called, I think, Aspect of the Hydra, Aspect of the Hyena, I don't remember. But it says something like, creature gets plus X, where X is your devotion to green. So now I would give +7. Don't block. Take 9. There it is, Aspect of the Hydra. Yeah, GG. Maybe Counterspell. Definitely set out Harbinger in this metagame of monocolor decks. And Consign is bad too. Let's go. Might be a little bit sketchy for Counterspell. Let's see if I'll be able to draw a second island. I think this is a good spot to go Floodpit's Drowner. Because that means that this Noble Arrow is going to be shut off for 2 turns. My opponent doesn't play too many 2-drops, so they may just not do anything this turn. Hmm. Do I want to go X-Catcher here and try to race? If this is a game I'm winning, racing. Maybe. Maybe it is. I have a Tapper and a Dismember. I think I can win this race. We'll see. A single land drop is never good, but we'll see how this game plays out. Wow. They just pass here. Nice. I love to draw second island. It'll make me play a lot safer. So now I have access to counter spell, so I can just pass. But I didn't even consider fetching the drive to trade with this. Yeah, too many birds to bolt. Exactly. I don't do the bolt the birding anymore. I mean, last game I didn't do that and I got punished, maybe? This summer? I guess I can ask actually avoid summer, but yeah. Alright. Game number 3, Calling Ritual. Interesting. Maybe I want to have force the negation to respect the Calling Ritual. Or a counter spell. It seems hard to keep up on the draw. You tried skipping the sideboarding, deciding, thinking this was YouTube. Do you guys do that on YouTube? You skip the sideboard? Makes sense. Sideboarding is boring. I'll just go land go. Again, I don't want to dismember the elf. Nice. Got rewarded for doing that. No PT Richmond? No, I did not qualify. I'll review Lord of Atlantis. Yeah, I mean, it's two different type of people. Some people watch to just be entertained and sideboarding is boring. Some people watch to learn, but I kind of want to do, wow, Quest and Beast. I think I gotta do Floppist Runner and Upkeep. I may be punished if my opponent goes Protection. If I just go Floppist Drowner, the opponent, I'm not, I'm not able to, I'm not gonna win the race if I go Floppist Drowner. Maybe I do because I can't put a show. Let's think about this now. If you're watching on YouTube, you can skip the thinking part. So if I go Floppist Drowner now, I'm playing around a protection spell, but the protection spell will eventually come down when I cast Champion. But when I cast Champion, I can block. But that thing going to be a 5/5 because of Exalted, so I still can trade with it. So I think I can't afford to play around protection. I could just have to pass and do an upkeep. Precious spell they have. They played a game 1, Vice of Basgood, but they can also have the Veil Skin Veil, Snake Skin Veil. See if they have it. Nice, they don't. Now I can shuffle the Questing Beast with the ability of Flockist Drowner. I step like another Questing Beast to Legend rule it out. Zenith for 2. For Kuzafa? The spells can't be countered. Trample, Haste. Creature spell you control can't be countered. Combat damage can't be prevented. And this is a 5/4. Remember stunning a card? just adds counters to it. You can just double block and then stun this questing beast. It goes to 2 counters. Let me read this card again. 2 mana, 5/4, can't be countered, trample haste. Creature can be countered. Okay, doesn't do anything. Okay. So if I just play Champion of the Shoals next turn, they need another Exalted to go through it. I can just tap it as well. Although I cannot just ignore this and just tap the Questing Beast again with Champion of Shoal. Hmm. I take 5 now, go to 6, and I can't afford I guess I can because I have Vigilance. Alright, so I think my plan is going to be to take 5, go to 6, and then take my turn, play the champion, put another stun counter on the Questing Beast, attack back pass. Put in taps to the Frenzied Baloth, which is a 5/4, so they need something to go past my champion. And if they do, I can still maybe double block to kill it. I have a card in hand there. I have missed a land drop though. Maybe I should just block here. Maybe blocking is just the most sane play, honestly. Hmm. And I keep on putting a stun counter on this. Stun counters add up. Again, if they did nothing this turn, it would have been better to no block. But I played around the quote-unquote worst-case scenario of them having an interaction here. Otherwise, the champion of the show just takes over. Ogre Troll. Okay. I'm definitely attacking with this, because this taps again. Very inclined to just attack and tap the Ogre Troll. Whenever you have two mutable to play a magical line, it's very tricky. You have to go right click, and magical line will tell you newly controlled. And then you add mana. And then you right click, and then you activate. Okay, this is the way to play around magical line. Messing with you. Otherwise, you just activate the same mutable. This card is kind of a king in the creature mirror match. Champion of the show. And now Mindsphere Merfolk will take over. Next turn. What is this? Did you draw Zenith? They drawn Brageworks Battle. Throw in a sorcery. Target you guys was supposed to do until end of turn it fights. Okay. Kill my champion. That's fine. My board says so big. Attack with Mutavault as well, honestly. If I took a Mutavault as well, I'm gonna have to chump. I mean, a chump regardless, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, I had to kill. I had to attack Mutavault as well. That was a mistake. No way. You top deck removal into Calling Ritual? Crazy, I lost this game. Wow. Unbelievable. Wow. Huh. Attack with Mutable there, you would have been a 5 life. Well, I would have died, so. Yeah, no outs now. Crazy. Well, GG, I guess. Bad beats. Did I play bad? Maybe I should have drawn with Mindspring Merfolk. Attenzione. Not dead yet. I top deck the only card that lets me be in the game. Looks like this game is staged. But I need to top deck again next turn. Sì, ma Dio chiaro, ma pesca le foreste, porco dinci. Spell. Oh my god. Oh my god. What are we doing now? Attack with champion. Tap this. No, we'll definitely not attack with champion. This card can never stay back. Tap with champion. Yeah, tap this. This game is absurd. This game is unbelievable. It's like if Magical Line really stocked my deck and my opponent deck to make it more entertaining. What am I stunning? This. Playing this at 4, I'm tapping only with this. Let's see. Do they have outs? I guess removal. Do they play removal? Tried Arbor. That's GG. Wow. Crazy. Crazy game. Honestly, on both sides. Like, they had to draw removal spell for my champion into Culling Ritual back to back. We had to top deck champion into a second champion, which we don't even have the deck. A third champion, which we don't have the deck because we only play 2, but we draw Mimic. Mamma mia. Same, we're not the same. I'm addicted to do something. Some people just want to be on the couch and watch something that's relaxing. Allora, this hand is lands and spells, as bad as you can say. We're on the draw. I don't have Vi. I think I'm mulligan at this hand, yeah. Dai, è andata bene, è andata bene. This is a better hand. Not very good though, eh. Abbastanza cacare anche questa. I think I bottom X Catcher. I kind of want lands because of the champion. Buongiorno, buongiorno. Moon Shadow, attenzione. 1 mana, 1/1 menace. I made a video with this card the other day, and that video was the most viewed of the week, so we're gonna play Moon Shadow again after this. This was good. This was good. There's a lot of way to make it big. Definitely checked out. It was very impressive for me. I'll play this card in Legacy as well tomorrow. I'll do a legacy video with this card tomorrow. Hmm. Tozzi. Okay. I won. I won the game against Mono Green after the culling ritual. Unbelievable. I topped that back-to-back champion of the shoal and won the race. Honestly, crazy game. Um, Bubble, push, tag for 7. It's gonna be hard to recover, but we'll try. We are trying here. I should have. No, I couldn't. I couldn't play Mutavault last turn. Because what you can do is activate Mutavault, but then I can't tap it for mana. Harsh rules of the game. So far, we played against two non-very conventional deck. We were able to win. This is another. Porca madosca, ma che cazzo è? Questi. Oh, GG. Netter got beat down. Alright. Do I have any Graveyard 8? I don't. I've missed Caller, I guess, for Goryo, but no Graveyard 8. Mm. I'll take a bathroom break, sorry. Gotta return this. Sediamo. Okay, so I'm cutting Consent to Memories. Do I go 4 Harbingers? Yeah, let's go 4 Harbingers. The opponents, I think it's playing Death Shadow, so they go for Mono Shocklands. So I got a little bit of stomach issues because of my, virus these previous days, and I decided to boil water and put it in. So I'm drinking hot water right now instead of cold water. Man, hot water is so much better. Why did I not do this in the past? Should drink hot water more often. I guess hot water when it's hot. When it's cold, might be onto something. When the weather is cold, you drink hot water. When the weather is hot, you drink cold water. Hmm, maybe. Why not go one step further and make tea? No, that's too much. That's too much. That's too complicated. Actually do have some teas that some people gifted me. It's like there's like tea places that I actually never open. Hot seas. They take Harbinger of the Seas, of course. Harbinger of the Seas is always the most scary card to any deck that's more than 2 colors. I don't know if you guys watched the video that I posted a few days ago. Do I go 2-2? Because I just drew a flash creature. When it doesn't know about it. I think I'll pass, yeah. Just lost to Harbinger of the Sea, an unlosable game. Ether Violet goes up. I'll play Master and attack. Chiclo, okay. Block. No block. I vial this. You're a 10 already. Cosa fai? Removal spell. Dress down. Va bene. They do play Death Shadow. Otherwise, yeah, this card is good with Death Shadow. Oh wow, you can also do this card and then you go Moon Shadow. And then you got a 1 mana 7/7 forever. Pog. That's cool. It's a cool combo. Has anyone played this deck before? Magritte. Let me see if they had a trophy. Magritte MTGO. No, they haven't. They don't have a trophy yet. 7/7 Menace. Guarda lì come cicla. Cicla, cicla, amico. 3 mana 7/7? That's not 3 mana 7/7. End of turn, you know? So what mana? You should have 2? It's 2 mana. Oh, that shadow. 6/6 exactly. Ha, hai capito. Do I go up? I think I go up. Yeah. Invece sta buono. No, va bene. Okay, okay, okay. Let's attack for 2. Island walk. Pass. I could also attack and then dismember, but the way it is it's weird. This grows with damage. Like it's weird the way that Shadow interacts with 2 people attacking and damage receiving. Actually, my Master would also die. I'm fine. I'm at 20. You can attack me if you want to. Rana, okay. Actually, how do you say frog in all the languages of the world? How do you say frog in different languages? In Spanish, it's the same as Italian, rana. In French, it's grenouille. In German, it's frosch. Italian, rana. Portuguese, sapo or ra. Dutch, kikker. Polish, zaba. Greek, vatrakos. Strange. It's really not. Usually, the way words work is they have like 2 ways they come across, but frog is just everyone just decided to do whatever they wanted. Just the Spanish and Italian work together. I guess also German and English work together. Interesting. French grenouille is like really only them. There's no other. I guess Swedish is groda, so it's similar. Danish is fro. Fro. Allora, fro, pitta questa, va? Dismember. And then we champion of the shoulder that shadow and attack for lethal. Cosa fa? No, removal -1/-1 counter from it. No, vabbè. It's for the moon shadow. In Catalan is granota, I see. How about like Lyagushka? Lyagushka is Russian. Lyagushka. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Nothing similar either. But Russia is all different all the time. I meant the European languages usually join like two teams. Well, at this point, there's no need for me to go champion of the shoal because I'm not lethal anyway. Because this can become a 3/4. How do I know so many languages? How do I know so many frog languages? Me? No, no, I just I just wrote on Google. I don't know. I don't know any frog languages. I could have also sucked with an X catcher to counter this. I was too focused on, but I think it was still correct not to. I only know Italian, English well, and then I know Spanish a little bit, and then I can read French. That's it. One of your favorite words is libellula. Yeah, it's in Italian. Wait, what does that even mean? Sorry, what does that even translate it to? Dragonfly in English. Wow, dragonfly. That's a powerful name. Allora, do I want to tap this? Probably not. Can you give it double strike in those colors? No, Vial does not require to be old. But well, you can attack if you want to. Hmm. Maybe I should tap that. I'm going to visit the island of Capri next month. Just a question. Are you from the United States? That's a very usual tourist target from Americans. So just curious, just curious. Where you're from, Steve? Taking one. No, no, no. My German sucks. No, no, no. I only know how to say Schanhauser Allee. That's it. No, that's not. That's probably not wrong either. This is game two. Can you do something annoying here? Aren't you just toxic deluge? That's a little bit annoying. Ah, actually, look at that. They die because they can't pay to fetch land. That's funny. Your R? Yeah. No, I tell you, it's not. It's a very famous target from Americans. Capri. Capri. It's called Capri, but I don't know why I said Capri. Um, I've actually never been, but I mean, I'm sure it's wonderful. Wonderful. I saw recently a documentary that was telling how, yeah, it's a lot of Americans and the prices are very high, so the Italians don't go there anymore because the prices are so high. And also, um, so Americans are very used to leave tips, and Italians, just Europeans in general, are not. So, everyone wants to work in Capri because they always get a lot of tips. Not, it's not everybody wants to work, but they want to work in Capri over other places because of that. Well, we won a game, so let's submit the same list. Will I play any of the meat attack decks? They look really fun. Um, sure. I mean, I scour from the 5-0 lists. If I see one, I can consider it. Your child love lemons. Yeah, lemons. Lemons is cool. Yesterday, 2 days ago, I was very, very sick, and I didn't have lemons, and I wanted to do something that used to be good for stomach, I guess, just hot water with lemon. And my father went to pick up lemons from the garden. That was cool. Actually, yeah, very very small, but it was nice. It almost looked like a lime. My opponent thoughts is my vial. Va bene. Va bene. Yeah, Mango Dot is amazing. I don't know if you guys watched. I'll show you. I'll show you on. Since I got nothing to do on this turn, on Mango's workshop. I don't know if you saw, but no, aspetta, no, aspetta. I don't know if you saw, but the last video, no, Codinci, questo qua. We have a new background. We have a new background. You see all this like foam panel behind me. And actually what I so I bought all these foam panels from Temu and they arrived and I was considering handling it with Tommy and I then left for Lyon and then my father sent me a picture that he just put him on all by himself. It took him like 7 hours and he did it all by himself. I didn't ask. He just did it. Crazy. I like, yeah. Just I have no words when it comes to my dad, really. Oh, Vaya, right on time. Vaya, right on time. Va bene. Let's Silver Guild Merfolk. Behold the Merfolk. Opponent saw my whole hand, so it doesn't matter. Still revealing the sorcery. Speed 1. So yeah, now we have this very, very pretty... No cazzo, chiuso. This very, very pretty background. Not just on my side, but also on Tommy's side. But on Tommy's side, there is still the door. He didn't put it on the door. He didn't put it on the door because also we ran out of it. And we have to think about what to do with the door. Because it's a little bit weird that his side is like black here and then there's the white door. It's still alright because we got the stuffy dolls and this World Championship screen. So we have to figure that out a little bit better. You want to paint the door black. You think that fixes it? Maybe. Maybe it does, yeah. You don't dislike the black plus white background. You push a random 2-1. That's nice. That's why we didn't play Lord of Atlantis main phase. Do I have a favorite fruit? Oh, I love fruit. I eat so much fruit in my life. Usually this season I'm eating a lot of oranges. Actually, in Italy we have oranges from Sicily, so I like to buy made in Italy. But in summer, I have my aunt, and she works in the farm, so she always brings me fruits from there. But my favorite are for sure the cherries. But also, I don't know, peach, apricot. Honestly, anything that's in season, it's crazy good. That va bene. You must have had just a lot of push left over. Hmm. Bah. Should I pass again? So. I think my opponent just has a lot of push. I'm just passing and dealing one. I'll play this Lord out of nowhere with my Vial eventually. Any new Merfolk made a cut? Yeah, actually a lot. This one here that's in play right now. I mean, the token is in play right now. I ever have oranges from Florida. No. When it comes to America, the fruit that I love to eat are uh uh what are they called? Berries? I think so. I think berries. Yeah. I also love the baby carrots. We don't have baby carrots in Italy. It's so nice. Whenever I do the testing house, I always buy a lot of baby carrots. Yeah, blueberry, red berries, just like the mixed bag of berries. I always buy those. Maybe we have in Italy those too, but I don't know. Glasspool mimic. Interesting. Kiwis. Hmm. Yeah, actually, they make kiwis in Sicily as well. So probably they are somehow local too. I'm not used to it, kiwis. I could just cast this, just to use my mana. Probably. My opponent clearly just doesn't have anything. Maybe they have Toxic Deluge. Nah, I just pass. With or without the skin? Yeah, I actually know someone who eats kiwis with the skin. I've seen them eating kiwi with the skin. I also know someone who eats lemon with the skin. That's Shadow. Okay. Orange with the skin I've also seen. They say it's healthy, but I don't know. Patra's Mark. Va bene. I go to my turn. And now I have a design. I have a very good hand here. I'm even gonna let this up, both of these, in case I draw like Sink into Stupor. Or a Thunder 3 drop. Awara non va bene, ma ok. What I want to do is, via Glasspool Mimic in, put a Noseable Lord of Atlantis. OP Flood Pit Drowner, tap, Aquadol, and Violent Lord of Atlantis. Opponent needs like push plus, I mean, I don't know, push for sure. Maybe I didn't need to play Flood Pit Drowner. Yeah, this was a mistake. Actually, this was a big mistake, because now they can have Toxic Deluge and I kill my board. Yeah, I should have just played Lord. Opponent goes push. It's the same damage, and instead of mimicking end. I guess mimic does nothing. Mimic does nothing once they drowner, once they toxic deluge. I just put them on YouTube and I just watch old coverage, not old, like weeks old coverage without ads. So yeah, I made that choice. Is it possible no headache with Twitch chat? Yeah, no, I mean the headaches doesn't. Sometimes it's just I don't know. Oh, I slept or things like that. You just watched the Popper video on Mango's Workshop. Nice. Today we're gonna record pre-modern. I've got the deck right here. It has dov'è? It has vabbè, I'll show you this card, just the top one. They Goblin, playing pre-modern goblins. Okay, let's go. Steven's Tamio. What's the cure for headache? So when I was in America, I bought 1,000 tables, 1,000 pills of paracetamol, and those cost $17. $17 for 1,000. Can you believe it? Can you believe the value? Here it costs like €10 to get like 20. So yeah, basically anytime I've had headache, I take two of those and it fixes immediately. It's probably illegal by European standards, but that's okay. They didn't check me. I was safe at the customs. Silver Mentor is nice here. How do you send it home? No, No, I mean in my bag. I mean 1,000. It's still like super small. First time you see me live, welcome, welcome. Smuggling drugs? I mean, it's for personal use. It's legal you can buy for personal use. It's 200 milligrams, so I take two. 200 milligrams. In Italy, they only sell you pills of 500, so that's the difference. This list comes from Nikachu. He 5-0'd, I don't know many days ago, but he 5-0'd. What do I do now? I don't like to play master. I think I want to attack first, because the opponent may be scared. I'm gonna play adept. Yeah, 5 mg is normal, but you take two. Exactly. I take two. I have like 400, and that's okay. What do I want to do here? I think I'll go surrogate adept. What did I reveal last time? Another mentor. Yeah, maybe it's not paracetamol. It's like the thing for headache. It's like aspirin, whatever. It's a very normal thing. Ibuprofen. Yeah, ibuprofen. Sorry, I said paracetamol. I meant ibuprofen. Yeah. I'm not gonna counter Haywire Might. Okay. Mm, mm, mm. Oh, let's do this. Behold the Merfolk. Oh, ho tappato male, mi sa. Yeah, I mistapped. I mistapped. Now my spell can be countered. I think I was supposed to go Mutable, cast this, and then Cavern this. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna play this later with Cavern. And offer the trade, it's okay. I'm gonna draw some cards, but I think it's okay. I'm still holding up Consign to Memory. I'm not sure for what, though. Ibuprofen is for headache, paracetamol for other pain. Yeah. No, I just said a wrong word. Paracetamol, yeah. Or whatever. Fuck, good. Ibuprofen. It's fine. I'm not drug addict, don't worry. Ooh, maybe actually I'm countering this bubble. Consign time you flip. What if I consign this? What do they have? If they have Kappa Cannoneer, they would have played it first. Also, Kappa Cannoneer doesn't do anything against it. I still get mana. Yeah, no, that's not about the mana I'm concerned. I'm just trading card for card. This card may not do anything. Not ever bene. You get it. This card may counter time you flip. Wow, you pass? Ma che cazzo dici? You pass? Right. Holding up sync instead of activating Mutavault. This is 10 unblockable. This is 6 blockable. Pass. Holding up Sink instead of playing Cerebral Mentor? I don't know. I feel like I'm so far ahead that I shouldn't really. Okay, well, Consign can stifle Saga making Construct. Riddler. Epstamio. Allora, facciamo così. I can let this resolve and then sync Tamio once the trigger is on the stack. Those way they only draw one. Because they have 2 cards in hand. They replay Tamio. They can still draw a card. And if Tamio flips, so at the end it didn't go well. It did not go well, my play. What should I have done? You would have... No, I want to keep Consign for stifling the sagas. I think that's more important. It's more important. Allora, Tamio qua non muore. Tamio doesn't die. I need to hold up Consign to stifle this, so I need to 1 mana. Allora, facciamo... Let's just do... Yeah, Mice per Merfolk. It's very good. Cyril Mentor. And then attack Tamio for 2. Do I care? Yeah, because I can return and only hit to kill the thing. Attack Tamio for 2 pass. Then I'm gonna stifle the saga with replicate, might as well. Boomerang basics. Hmm. They play Riddler, but they only draw 1. The Tamio already ticked up. Oh, they have an only hit in end. They can kill my Mindsburg Merfolk. Lord. That's a Lord. Not the best Lord, though. It's okay, I can't complain. They block Mutavolt. They take 2, 4, 6. Attack base. Last turn I would have won. I think I go face with everything. Counted 11 damage. Uh, yeah. No, I've 9 damage here. That's okay. Do I go face with everything? Maybe I deal... Do I want to deal 2 damage to Tamio? I want to deal 2 damage to Tamio here. Maybe it's okay. This way they can't... Minus an unholy heat to kill X Catcher. If I go old face, I think it's okay as well. If opponent minuses on X Catcher, they that means they don't tick up. So it's okay. Okay, nice. I got a 2/2. Opponent's a 1. They had to play Serenade to draw 2 with Riddler. The Saga doesn't have the ability to make construct. This one does, but the construct will not have haste. Gotta get bubble. I was afraid of Shadow Spear a little bit. They ticked up Tamio. They're one though. They make a construct. And they concede. Nice game. Do we have Urk's Recall in the side? Do we have any artifact thing? We don't. Radiant Tidebinder, Dispute, X-Catcher. What do I not like? Harbinger. Harbinger is just bad, I think. They have lots of Moxes. They don't really play many colors, and it doesn't kill Sagas anymore. Hmm. What do I not like? Maybe Consign is not great. I think only 2 is fine. I'm honestly surprised by main deck Consign. I really don't know what to cut. Everything seems good. I guess this. Good morning, good morning. Hmm. Sounds not great. But I have Cavern of Souls, which has been amazing. If I take up Consign, what's the answers for Sagas? Maybe it's a good question. I don't know. Tamio, Tamio, Tamio. Spacca a metà, porco dinci. Tamio is so good. Ah, you make a token, and you just pass, and you play this game, which I kind of can't beat. I can't play Adept. He was supposed to play Vergier, not the Cavern. I can't really beat Tamium. This league is taking a long time, maybe just concede. Yeah, just concede. Let's go game 3. I mean, normally I wouldn't concede this quickly, but I usually want to do a video every in 2 hours. Um, Game 3. We won't consign back on the play. No, let's go with this. The Noob Shota. What's my favorite magic card? Black Lotus. That's always the answer I give. The card that I know people know that the people don't play Magic know. And it's the most expensive card I own. It's the most expensive card of the game. It's a dream card of me to own, and I own it. So it's Black Lotus. Let's go Mind Spring Merfolk. And now I have the answer to Tamio. Ocean Threaten Inspector. Yeah, that's the alternative art of Shivan art. We have the alternative art of Terror as well. I don't know if you saw it. Okay, let's go Mentor. I encountered this. It's okay. No longer the most expensive card thanks to the One Ring. Nah. Any card printed in the last years don't matter. It's all fake. All fake cards. Serialized. It's all shit. I don't care. Not real. Wow, that's a strong start by my opponent. Dispute into Corey Oppo. Wow. Hmm. Let's go Adept and draw. Hmm. I think I'll go tap land here. Yeah, I think I can win the race if I go tap land. Yeah, and now the race is gonna be hard to win. We'll try our best to win it, but Dio caro, guarda che scurvata. Dispute into Corey Bubble, into Corey Preordain, and they still have to make a land. They're offering me to trade here. Should accept it. Do some math here. Take 7 down 11. What's my turn next turn? I can go Master into Disruptor of Current. I need to have 3 creatures for that. I can also go Floppy's Ground or Disruptor of Currents. I think that's better. Yeah, so I'm passing here. It is risky, of course. I can have more counters, but I think that's my life in this game. So I just have to pass and go Floodpit Ground or Disruptor of Currents. Shadowspira. Bella, 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 bella. Okay. Love to see that. Let's play Floodpit's Drowner. Let's tap a 3/3. You can attack me. Let's play this. Let's hope no counters. Okay. I can bounce this and block this. Okay. We've decimated their board. They will rebuild it by playing any spell here. Oh, Pyroclasm. Oh no. Oh, oh no. Giochi qua. I think it's GG. The dream is dead. The dream is dead. Chilling? Nah, the game is over. They got 2 Corey. This card is unbeatable. And I mean, have 3 cards in hand. Needed to race. Needed to just yeah. I don't know. Maybe if they had Tamio here, I would have won. But yeah. Va bene, va bene. We lost. We lost. But it was a close loss, though. Yeah, W for dual commander committee, semi for playing commander. Exactly. Keep, keep. Let's go. Tapland maybe. What do you guys think? Kind of need a 4th land for this, but I do like to curve out maybe this into this. But I do have these 2, so yeah, I think I'll go Glass Blue Shore. New elementals are definitely a buy high, never sell. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I have like hundreds of euro store credit from a store, a damnation. So I wanna I wanna check if that store has it. That's what I love to do. Whenever there's like tournaments with store credit, it's just amazing. Oh, should I play around? Man, I hate the spot. Should I play around Ruby Medallion? Think so, but I hate this spot now because I'm gonna be so much slower. I think I have to. Store credit is perfect because whenever a new set comes in, you can just use it on the new cards. Yeah, standard reanimator. Yeah, that deck is very good. Have I tried Katara Waterbending Master? No. I think it's bad. Bello, Mengu, bravo. Bravo, bravo, bravo. Storm is very good right now in Modern. I don't know if you checked my past YouTube videos, but I play that deck very often. I love it. I love Storm. If it didn't survey Ritual, yeah, exactly. If it didn't survey Ritual, I would have played Adept. Especially Parlor, we play around Boros Energy. Will Renin 6 ever be top tier again in Modern? If they bring Mox Diamond? No, I don't think so. I mean, they can print a Mox Diamond of like only one color. Why not cast Cav? You're right, yeah. I was thinking about drawing a tap land like Glasspool Shore, but yeah, I should have played around drawing another consign. Mhm. We could just die again, though. They can print like a Mox Diamond for. No, they probably shouldn't print a Mox Diamond. One mana Mox Diamond. A one mana Mox Diamond, maybe. What do you guys think? Tilt, not mana efficient. Yeah, I think I just have to hold up Voidai next catcher. That's just Springleaf Drum. No? What do you mean, it's Springleaf Drum? One mana. When it comes into play, you discard a land or you sacrifice, and then you choose a color and you tap and you add mana of that color. Very strong card. Mythic rare, easy sell. You do all your serialized shit, all your alternative art, all the shit you want to make commander players spend more money. And you can bring back Brandon 6. Artist talent. I think I'm mega dead this game. Mega dead. No, I'm not mega dead. I'm alive. I'm even gonna shuffle this Ral with my Floppit Rounder. I gotta draw lands though, otherwise I'm so clunky and slow. Dai, poi più veloce! Forza! Bro, land! Zio caro! Yeah, I think I shuffle Ral here. If they have another Ral, it's so bad this play because I invested 4 mana to kill a creature. I can level this up. I guess I can disrupt their occurrence this. No, sapevo c'era un altro. Porca puttana. 3 cards in hand. You'd gamble the cantrip from Silver Gill? Yeah, maybe I should. Fast in Flames hits the graveyard. Questa la diamo al gatto. Attack. Let's play Adept. I don't think they can break again. Maybe they only have lands in hand. I think they still win if they go past In Flames Pyretic Ritual. 5 mana Morphose. You know what? I'll F6 and go to the bathroom. When I return, probably I'll be dead. Okay, I can concede. Now let's bring in Force of Negation, Tishana's Tidebinder, Counterspell, X-Sketcher. That's it. Let's take out Arbingers, Loppeth Drowner, a Disruptor of Currents, but also a Champion of the Shoal is bad. The Disruptor of Currents is okay as a flash threat. I think Drowner is a tiny bit better as a flash threat. Hmm. Classic counters, but counterspell in this deck is not very good, I think. I think I'm keeping. I mean, this end seems bad. Don't get me wrong. Oh wow, Gemstone Cavern is so good. I added this card to my cube as well. You never play MTGO. Is the player base staying alive pretty well? What do you mean stay alive? Make money off of this game? Is that what you mean stay alive? I mean, depends where you live. If you stay alive, you mean there's enough players? Yeah, yeah, for sure. You can play Magic. Merda, turn 1 Ruby Medallion. Zio caro. I want to have at least put an X catcher on by turn 2, but my Gemstone Cavern is too busted. It's like Chromox. My opponent literally played Chromox. Today, by the way, I'm doing a project with Magic Online for like a promotional video. That's gonna be cool, I hope. It's like yeah, like a YouTube video. And I'm the protagonist, but I am one of the I don't know, famous people, I guess. Yeah. Excited. I don't even know if they announced it or if it's all gonna be a surprise. I don't love too much holding informations. I love to just preview a little bit. And it's so good. Since I started the stream, I didn't feel pain in my stomach a single time. Playing Magical Line truly heals. Maybe just drinking hot water does. Opponent does nothing. Wow. Did they brick? I guess they can cast Wish next turn. Oh, Bell Dismember. I think I can't attack with Mutavault because I need to hold up mana in case I need to sacrifice more people to the X Catcher. Yeah, next counterspell I have. Yeah, it's I wouldn't play counterspell in Merfolk. Let's just say that. Reckless Impulse reveals Wish Artist Talent. Okay. They don't have rituals. They can cast Wish Talent this turn. They play Artist Talent, okay. And they pass. So they're gonna burn a Wish. They are not making a Wish. What's that? Okay. Vial stays on 2, even though I have Tide Binder. I'd rather Vial in more X Catchers. But just passing for now. Reckless Impulse. Okay. Ooh, you bind Past in Flames. You reveal Land Ral. Okay. Pay 1 mana Ral. We can still play Wish for 1 mana. See? You have 3 cards. They only have 1 Wish to be playable. Good luck with the games. Thank you. Appreciate that. I always need some good luck. Although we may have burned all the luck in that game when we top deck double champion. Pacific Adept in my turn to find a land? Yeah, you can do that. I want to hold up the possibility of going X-Sketcher end of turn. Pump my team in case they like do some grape shot shenanigans. Or even just Ral flip ping. I'm not a big fan of hoping to draw land. I feel like a lot of people have suggested me to play Adept to hope to draw land. The odds of drawing a land are very low. Like what? 20 out of, like, not very low, but like definitely. Laura. He's playing Wish. Okay, so I'll let you flip with Ral. Yeah, I'll let you flip with Ral. Flip Ral, it's okay. I can attack it. You discard Grape Shot. Okay. And you lost the flip. Let's see what you get with Wish. If you get another Grape Shot to kill my people. My opponent plays Desperate Ritual. This now is the time to play Dismember. Also wondering if I should counter this Desperate Ritual. I think I will. First, I want a Violin Adept to see what to sacrifice. Okay. Now I'm thinking, what should I sacrifice? I think it's the Mutavault, because then I can activate the other Mutavault, attack for enough to win. All right, GG. I think we played well, very patiently. Opponent, I had to brick here and there. To exhaust this card in double blue. Yeah, my sideboard is all bad cards, so submit. Mm, Keep. I think I have to start in with just land go, holding up consign for the Urban Medallion. Mhm. That would be dismembered. Then I'm gonna go Mutavault, Vial, go. Still holding up consign for the Ruby Medallion. Unfortunately, I don't have any Merfolk in my hand right now, so I can't cast a regular Mentor. Hmm. Hmm. Ay, ay, ay. There's a second route instead of a Ruby Medallion. Trying to go off already. Consign can do something. And maybe counter the flip of Ral. Countering Storm is fake. It never really comes up. It can come up, but it's unlikely that it matters. This is the third spell opponent plays. We need to be worried when it's 6. Okay, opponent finishes the turn. Ooh, I could behold the Mutavault. That's true. I didn't think about that. I don't want to do that though now, but hmm. They reveal Passing Flames and Paratic Ritual. Oh yeah. I want to draw this member. I think that'd be my best draw here. Yeah, I can just go land go, but the game is probably over now. I mean, the reason why Consign sucks against Storm is okay. It's good. It's decent because it counters Roommate Island, but other than that, it really doesn't matter if you stifle Storm because your opponent is just gonna like they just go off. They have infinite, not infinite, but like they have so much mana, so many cards, so many RAL. It doesn't matter. Like they don't. It's not like Legacy where they discard their hand and they go exactly 10 Storm count tendrils and then you consign the tendril. It, it goes off a lot bigger, and that's why it doesn't matter. Like now, like they have so many things in the grave. I'm just not concede because it like even whenever we will be stifling grape shot, they'll have minus RAL, and yeah, and the game will be over. So unfortunately, they had two RAL instead of 1 and 1. With a strong start, it didn't finish strong, but still the deck definitely performed well. I hope you enjoyed watching over 2 hours of Merfolk videos. If you did, make sure to subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next time.